Hey guys, this is Grant at GX3 Reptiles. Today I want to take some time to go over some of our breeder enclosures that we have for our large reptiles. These things were a huge endeavor to build. We framed these up just like you would a house, 16-inch studs, so that way we could have a nice sturdy platform that we could also store inventory. Don't look too closely, it's a little disorganized, but this way we can use the entire footprint of the enclosures for back storage for the shop up front, while having these awesome enclosures for our lizards in the back. You can tell when you look in these enclosures, our substrate is a mostly sandy mix of peat and sand. It works really well. The waterfalls help keep it nice and humid and nice and hot for these guys. Rudy likes to bask around 130 to 140 degrees for the basking. The ambient in here sometimes gets up to 100 degrees during the day. I also have an exhaust vent that's in the ceiling. That helps if it gets too hot, it'll vent that hot air out into the rest of the room so it can cool down quickly for the animal, keep all the parameters perfect. You see Rudy's gravid right now. She's not overweight, she's just carrying a lot of eggs. She also just laid eggs a couple months ago, and she's in her cycling period right now. So Addie is the biggest lizard that we have here at GX3 Reptiles. He's just over 6 feet, probably getting close to 7 now, and he's the baby daddy of Rudy's eggs next door. This next enclosure is primarily the sailfin dragon enclosure, but they also have some nocturnal friends, the monkey-tailed skinks, as you can see up in the corners, that they run around and they're actually reproducing, and we have a baby in there right now with them. And then on to Australia. We've got our red rocks in here with our lace monitors. These guys are awesome. We've been raising these guys up for just over a year now. They're growing super quick for us, and we hope to be breeding these guys this summer. This last enclosure is our blue Tegu enclosure. These guys have little cubbies that they hibernate in the wintertime, and lots of large logs so that they don't have open water, as Tegus aren't very good swimmers. But we wanted to keep all the enclosures consistent with the big 100-gallon tubs for looking towards the future. If we want to have any type of aquatic lizard or anything that can use the large water space, we can take advantage of that. All these tubs are on automatic water changes that you can just turn a valve and it changes all the water out for you. It's very easy to do, and it's probably my favorite thing about all these enclosures. One of the most impressive things about all these enclosures are these massive waterfalls. This rockwork was done by my buddy Jim Hernandez and turned out absolutely fantastic. It's super functional, they're easy to clean, easy to change waters, and they just look absolutely amazing. You can see here the sailfins use this pond all the time. That's how they bathe, they drink, they defecate, and then we just drain it out and change it regularly. We were also able to put some custom pieces in here, including my kid's footprints. Remy has his little feet stamped in here from when he was just a newborn, and then my wife and I's initials up on the logs back here. For this week's animal highlight video, we wanted to highlight Rudy. Rudy is our shop black dragon. She's a big girl, and she produces eggs for us all the time. She's actually getting ready to probably lay next month, and she just laid 14 eggs in January. I've raised Rudy since she was just a hatchling. She was 2 weeks old. She's a captive born and bred black dragon. She's produced a bunch of babies over the years, and she's a really, really awesome lizard to be able to interact with.